Hello, brave, beautiful warrior soul friends. I'm here with my parts of consciousness and our magical flashlights. Actually, that's kind of fun. I forgot that that's kind of fun. Yeah. So we're gonna do a little bit of chanting to ground fight parts, wanting to make a video so you can do it along with us if this is a coping trick or tool that you are needing. Vibrations, healing vibrations, vibrational therapy. The concept of vibrational therapy is that everything is vibrations. Emotions are energy in motions, and energy cannot be created nor destroyed. It can merely be transferred from one form to another. And so if we don't like the emotional state we're in, we just need to do some vibrational therapy every day until we get to an emotional state that we're satisfied with. That's kind of the concept in gist. And so depression, anxiety, dissociation, those are low vibrational experiences. Those are low vibrational frequencies coursing through our being. Our goal is to raise our vibration and shed those lower vibrations one by one. For a visual representation of this, you can look up the emotional guidance scale created by Abraham Hicks. And the concept there is that there's this spiral, and there's lots of good stuff and lots of not so good stuff and lots of gradual stuff in between. And the concept is that you cannot go from here to here. You can't do it. You can't jump up. That's not how energy works. You can only go up one rung at a time. And so this applies my failing up approach. Interestingly enough, I created it before I came up with all this kind of concept, but it goes hand in hand. And so we can use the failing up approach within vibrational therapy and know that we're just trying to raise our vibration one rung of the emotional guidance scale up the ladder at a time, one at a time. That's it. And so fight parts possess a lot of energy. They're protectors, they're warriors, they hold the worst of the worst stuff, and they're prepared to take on the worst of the worst. They're ready to fight. Like, freeze and flight parts have their own unique gifts and beautiful things that they contribute, but nobody is ready to, like, for the sake of your well-being, like fight parts are. And so fight parts have a lot of aggression and a lot of tangible energy that needs to go somewhere. And so anytime we're triggered or dysregulated, which is kind of all the time until we get to a place of regulation for the first time in our lives, or fairly frequently at least, and so when this happens, we're dissociating a lot, but when this happens, what was I saying? Protectors have a lot of energy. We need to allow them to have a healthy place to put it. So flight parts are going to have a higher vibrational vocal range. And I don't know yet if this is just with my experience or if this would apply for other people as well. So let me know your guys' thoughts and experiences in relation to this. But with my experience, flight parts are associated with higher vocal range, whereas fight parts are associated with the lower vocal range. And so if I sing loud and high, that goes with flight parts. If I sing loud and quietly, that goes with like child parts. Only the fight parts have this intense low vibration. And so we can use that and harness their energy and release it and channel it and really use it for our well-being, because it's energy. And energy can't be created or destroyed. It can only move from here to here. That's all energy can do. We can't kill off energy. It doesn't work. And so if we don't like any aspect of our life experience, we simply need to transform and transmute those vibrational frequencies. And fight parts, all parts, but we're focusing on fight parts right now. Fight parts hold a lot of incredibly powerful energy. And if we can harness that, we can reclaim a lot of our power instead of having a lot of our power being working against us. Fight parts mean well. They always do. But the way that their neurobiology is wired does not always allow for a healthy outlet of their energy. And so that's where we have to step in and kind of help bring in suggestions and guidance and really be with them in this fight. And so the low vocal vibrations are the ones that are best for fight parts. So we're going to play around and just create vocal vibrations, and you can just do it with us. We'll see where this goes. And the goal is to get loud. So go somewhere safe, that you feel like you can be loud, and just be mindful that this video might get loud. And during this time, we can place our hands somewhere also, and that's going to add to this experience. We can place them over our heart, or we can do mudras, and I'm still learning mudras, but it's the little yoga for your hands is what we call it. I can never remember them off the top of my head. This is the only one that's coming to mind, but you can do different mudras, or place your hands on your heart, or you can have tactile grounding tools, or you can do like tapping and just kind of sit here tapping. There's lots of different things that you can do. You could even go back and forth, a bilateral stimulation thing, and just gently tap yourself and go, slowly go down your arm. There's lots of different things that you can do to add something that you're doing with your hands to add engagement. Our hands have a lot of energy. This is how we absorb and emit a lot of energy. And so if we engage our hands with this process, it's going to be more powerful. So I'm going to just play around, see what feels all okay. And I'm going to learn more mudras and incorporate them into Healing Journey Homeschool. We just haven't gotten there yet. Learning new things is frustrating. So the goal is to go as deep and as loud, as low and as loud as you possibly can. And that's the best way to connect with fight part energy. And the farther away that they are in the consciousness, the harder it will be to do this physically. And the closer that they are, the easier it will be to access that vocal range. Okay, so give this a try with me and let me know what you guys think and if you have any questions. And play around a little. The goal is for you to actually feel the vibrations. And so sometimes I think I'm going really deep, but it's not creating a super grounding vibration. And so I try to go a little deeper and I can. I'm like, oh, okay. So try to go as deep as you possibly can. Really challenge yourself to go low. My chest just cracked doing that. Oh my goodness. Go low. Okay. All right. It's hard. It feels unnatural, but it's how we can connect with our energy. And likewise, again, with higher pitch, we can connect with different parts. Right now, we're connecting with fight parts. Pretty cool, huh? Oh. Another thing you can do for added vibration. I forgot. It was exciting. If you have a water bottle where part of it's gone, if more's gone, that works too. We just opened this, as you can tell. And hum into the water bottle. And so the vocal vibrations will go in, and the place where there's no water is where they'll bounce around and reverberate and really create chaos. And then they'll trickle down through the rest of the water bottle and create a vibration inside of the water, which you will be able to feel with your hands while you hold it. So if your water's really low, just make sure your hands are touching it, because that's where the vibration is going to come from. You have to have some of it not filled with water and be able to have enough water in it that you can touch it with your hands. So I'm gonna hum into this, holding this so I can feel the vibrations in my hands. And I can always tell it's definitely fight parts because the eyebrow gets all furrowed. It only does that if I'm concentrating super, 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 super hard and fight parts are helping me focus, or if fight parts are present on their own. It's a great time to practice your breathing also, because you need a big breath to be able to for a long time. All right, so that's some basic chanting. You can do that at any time. That's the kind of chanting. It doesn't take a lot of stability for us to do. This next kind of chanting, we usually can only do this when we're a little bit more stable, a little bit more engaged, but it's definitely a lot more powerful if able to get there. So lots of different ideas you can play around with. And what we're going to do here is I'll just free flow and freestyling. I have no idea what's going to come out. I just know I'm going to get loud and I'm going to go ham. And this is really where the fight parts come forth and allow that energy to be put towards reclamation of personal power rather than anything potentially self-destructing. And again, just play around with this. When I started to do this stuff, it felt so unnatural. Like I would actually get anxious that I was doing something wrong because it felt so against everything I was familiar with in my being. But here's the thing, if we want to get somewhere we've never been before, we're going to have to do something we've never done before. And so when you get scared or uneasy or uncomfortable or intimidated or overwhelmed or literally anything that's like, I don't know about this, just gently tell yourself, I know this is scary. It's only because you've never been here before. And guess what? All that other stuff wasn't bringing us to the place where we want to be. This might. And allow that curiosity and potentiality to inspire you forward and to empower you forward. And know that it's only so uncomfortable because it's new. And our subconscious wants to protect us from anything that might be threatening. And new things can feel threatening. So anytime you're getting apprehensive about trying these new coping tricks and tools, that's okay. It's all allowed. Gently love yourself through the experience, just dipping your toes in gently and very slowly taking it at your own pace. When I started to do this kind of stuff, it took a couple months for it to feel like I was even allowed to do it. And then it took a couple months to get in the habit of wanting to go to it. Like it was kind of just this thing we did on a rare occasion, a rare special occasion. And then it started to become a regular habit. And even then we had to explore and play around with the way that our vocal vibrations felt and sounded. And, you know, sound doesn't matter, but we played around with it to help us get grounded with the vibrational aspect. And so it's a process. It's a learning journey. It's a process, it's an evolution. If it feels uncomfortable, that's normal. If you were jumping into this and you were like, oh wow, yeah, this is easy and it comes so naturally, I would be like, oh my God, this person's not even human. Like this is all just part of being human. This is all part of the learning journey. It's all part of the process. It's all part of the experience. It's all allowed. So take it one step at a time and know that it's for the growing, healing, learning experience. It's not to do things just perfectly. That's not what we're doing here. I know our brain's like, how can I do perfectly? But that's not what healing's about. Healing is all about undoing the need for perfection. So, with that little preface, I'm just going to dive in and you can take this experience for whatever is intended to be for you. I'm starting with a beat, tapping my foot to invite my body to find rhythm. adding a little bit of laughter meditation in here. Laughing. Well, we intentionally kept it going, but we started laughing because In Excelsis Dea, or whatever that Christmas song is, started playing in our mind. Like, that's what we were starting to sing, apparently. I guess it's been a while since Fight Parts have done chanting, and the last time must have been around Christmas. So laughter meditation, while we're here, is all about creating laughter vibrations for the sake of laughter vibrations. And so the goal is to get to a place of authentic laughter for no particular reason, on purpose, on your own, intentionally. And if it's hard to get there, you can always use like comedy or something as a catalyst, but laughing along with people, the mind is not creating authentic laughter vibrations most of the time. Most of the time, it's laughing because it feels like that's what it's supposed to do to blend into social situations. Other people laugh at the comedy show, even if you're watching on TV, you casually chuckle along. That is not effective laughter meditation. Effective laughter meditation is where you get to a full belly laugh and feel your anxiety go down a notch. That's effective laughter meditation. And I do laughter meditation all the time, and it's not always effective. But that's usually because I can't force myself to create those vibrations, and we have to do other coping tricks for those particular symptoms. Laughter vibration helps with specific things. We're still learning what those specific things are, but laughter vibration, when it's effective, and you kind of have to keep going with it, you kind of have to laugh at yourself a little bit. Like when I was laughing here, it was, oh my gosh, you started singing a Christmas song. Oh my gosh, you don't even know the name of this Christmas song. Oh my gosh, it's not even Christmas time. Oh my gosh, you're laughing by yourself in a truck right now. Like, that's so ridiculous. Like, it's all about taking life a little less seriously and just being present with yourself, which is really hard to do. It's hard to be present with ourselves in a very gentle, casual manner, but that's the goal. So just a little peek. We're going to get back to chanting, but laughter meditation. I haven't done that in quite a while, actually. I really needed it. Really, really, really needed it. Like, really badly. Like, really, really badly. Your subconscious can tell the difference between a fake laugh and a real laugh, and a fake smile and a real smile. And real laughter and real smiles literally heal the subconscious. Literally. The vibrations of it neurobiologically heal our cells. It's true. It's true. Study vibrational therapy. JKLOL. I'm still creating it. It has not been invented yet. Someone asked me about that tonight, and I'm like, oh my gosh, I guess I did that. I guess that was me. We're like, who did you learn this from? And I'm like, oh, I was supposed to learn this from somebody? No, me. It was a validating moment. Anyway, back to it. We're talking a lot. That means flight parts have been triggered. Oh, snap, wrong way. Back it up like a Mack truck. Blah, 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 blah. Okay, really, though. Oh, we can't even go as deep as flight parts because the flight parts are now out. Fascinating. Okay. Try one more time. Well, I guess what we did worked. We're more grounded than we were. That's so trippy. When I'm truly grounded, my voice can't go super deep. When I'm super grounded, my voice does not naturally go super deep. That's what I meant. I'm like, wait a second. It's not true. I can get there. It's just hard. Nope, those are flight parts. I know you want to come out, but we going deep right now, baby. We going deep. We gonna back it up like a Mack truck. Oh, that's a phrase that flight parts say. The voice cracked out on the last bit. It actually hurt. That is funny. Saying a phrase that would normally said by a flight part in a fight part voice causes chaos. That's funny. I gotta make a note of that. That's epic. Hashtag epic discovery. Hashtag I'm being a dork because I want you to love me. Hashtag attached parts present. We're all here today. I know that was Lila going, freeze! I'm a freeze part. This is what I do best. Freeze! We all have our own unique skills. Mine is... And in this moment, we're laughing together and I can feel it in my body. If this was perceived as me laughing at her, I could feel that in my body also. But because this is a positive, uplifting, unison, the opposite of your gut and chest turning with anxiety feeling. Like those knots are slowly being picked apart or gently loosened or something. When we can laugh together. It's taken a long time to recognize the difference. A year and a half to be precise. So, vocal vibrations, chanting, lots of good stuff. Excuse me. I'm going to try one more time. I think it's just going to go to flight parts, though. I can't control it. No, it's just flight parts. I feel it in my body. All right, so we'll stop this here. But here's a little peek into grounding and a little peek into vibrational therapy, a little peek into laughter, meditation, and a little peek into grounding for fight parts, and also a little peek into recognizing parts of consciousness. Yeah, we got a lot out of this video. I love you all. I hope this is helpful. I am so excited to receive your feedback, and I'm so excited to keep growing with you. Have a beautiful and blessed day, my brave, beautiful warrior soul friends.